People over 40. What's one thing you regret the most in your younger years? Not enjoying it more. Didn't realize how fast my younger years would pass. Deferring too readily to the judgment of others. I had the naive belief that other people had my best interest at heart. Speak up for yourself. Defend your own decisions. No one is out there waiting to make you a star. Caring too much about what others thought of me. Stretching and maintaining muscle mass. When I had kids, I stopped both, and it took a decade to get that back. Treat your body well. Something happens around 38, and the better shape you are in, the better your 40s and after will feel. Not investing and not appreciating people who love you. Speaking too quick, not listening and thinking more. What's the greatest opening line to a song? Hello darkness, my old friend. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So you think you can tell heaven from hell? There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Oh my God, Becky. Look at her butt. What is the biggest problem with modern dating? There's always thousands more possibilities waiting on Tinder. So people are too quick to swipe people away unless they are perfect. People being so used to instant gratification. A lot of people are so afraid of commitment and putting in mutual effort that they would rather be in a situationship than an actual healthy adult relationship. The people expect perfection rather than learn to make it work. Delusional expectations. The most common enabler. Dating apps are designed to harvest us for profits over fostering genuine connections. What's a piece of regular household maintenance most people don't know? Empty out the crumb tray in your toaster. Going into your attic. Just a look. All parts of the home to be inspected regularly. So many people haven't been in their attic for years. It can help prevent a simple repair into a costly one. Own a fire extinguisher and make sure it works. I live in an apartment and know there's one down the hall. But the one under the sink is way closer. Shocked how many people don't empty the lint trap in a tumble dryer. That shit can ignite. Just tightening screws all over your house. Tables, chairs, oven door, ceiling fans, handles, doorknobs. If it has screws and moves, it needs tightened. I do it about once a year and I'm always surprised by how many things are not tight anymore. Edit. For the love of God. I get it. Blue Loctite. Cleaning the filters of any kind. What's your country biggest flex on the rest of the world? We got sent here to die and we still here. Biggest flex in Finland is we invented best weapon of all time. Nokia 3310. We woke up the world, gave 'em coffee and cocaine. You typed that question in the language that originated from my country, as did everyone else. Some would say it's bubble tea, but it's really TSMC. We are somehow responsible for 2 out of 2 world wars, although it was never initiated by someone of our nationality. What are the professions that most people think is hard but actually isn't? A lot of office jobs are hard to get, but easy to do. Many times IT support is incredibly chill. There were days I did nothing but play around on my phone because I didn't have any tickets. I say many times because some companies will assign you a bunch of busy work to keep you occupied. Ergonomics. My job basically consists of saying that blue on blue is shit if you want your user to know what they're doing. Sanitation. Garbage man is not the dirty, backbreaking job that it used to be. With very few usually seasonal exceptions. You'd also be surprised at the pay. Security for sure, but specifically unarmed security. Having worked at a casino and then with a contract company. Think Gardaworld, Allied Universal, etc. The hardest part about my job was the learning phase. Security usually runs like clockwork unless you're in a particularly bad neighborhood. But even then, if you're unarmed, you're just a glorified doorman to keep insurance happy. Even armed security guards don't have it as bad overall. But the responsibility is sometimes more than the average person is willing to take on. My former neighbor was an air traffic controller. He said it was super easy. Like playing a video game. That surprised me. I'm an engineer. It's not terribly difficult if you have the right mindset. I tell people it's 90% experience, so it's not like anybody can just do it well from day one. But it really isn't the math that's the difficult part. What was your biggest fuck up this year? Dosing off behind the wheel on a long road trip and crashing into the median. Subsequently totaling the car. When you get even a little drowsy. Folks, pull over or let someone else drive. Bold of you to assume I'm done fucking up this year. Working 60+ hours, week and saving no money. Drinking and pretending I've got it under control. Continuing to do that same thing and expecting a different result. Subscribe, my brothers.